The deluge came barreling down the valley with a thunderous roar, sweeping away everything in its path. Visitors expecting the serenity of Petra's 2,000-year-old architecture had to scramble frantically to higher ground as the water raged beneath them. Around 3,500 tourists were in the area at the time, but none were injured.
The police were running around the main street, shouting up, 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 go up, go up, go up. We were in the Great Temple, so we were up and we could see that the river it was dry before, came with a big stream with a lot of canes and stones, and in 3 minutes or 4 minutes the main road were flooded.
Overall, Petra's flood channels worked as intended, but the volume and intensity of a torrent 4 meters high tested the flood barriers to their limits. Numerous other areas were similarly affected. The city of Aqaba declared a state of civil emergency, and across the country the fatalities included 2 children and one of the divers engaged in the rescue effort.
Searching and combing operations by the Jordanian search and rescue teams and divers teams are still continuing, backed by our armed forces, gendarmerie and public security personnel. Unfortunately, the death figures have risen and include one of the civil defence divers.
In Saudi Arabia too, Friday's sudden downpours quickly filled traffic underpasses with water, and hundreds of motorists faced being stranded by the rising floods. It's only a fortnight since a flash flood near the Jordanian Dead Sea killed 21 people, including 13 children who were on a school trip when their bus was swept away. That tragedy led to the resignations of both the Education Minister and the Tourism Minister over perceived failings in the government's response. The Jordanian response in the aftermath of this latest deluge has been an extensive search and rescue effort. But the receding water has left the affected areas in Jordan knee-deep in mud and sludge, making the search effort doubly difficult. Paul Brennan, Al Jazeera.